Sometimes reality is too complex for visual perception. Physicists state that the handful of dimensions you perceive are only a portion of those that constitute space-time. What the true nature of reality looks like, what existed before the Big Bang rocketed the universe into existence, these are unanswerable questions. But imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth. Out of this unknowable haze, see, what emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Your mind transforms the wisp of preternatural smoke into bodies in steel and concrete. Your experience reshapes the world and makes the form eternal. You give it a name. You call it the constant. Are we falling to our death? This cannot be safe to be at this height. That's us. And we're starving. And broke. Just like our marriage. Oh, we're a watch salesman. I like the block for a blocky man. For the tall lad or lass, you get the tall watch. For the fancy hat man, get the whatever hat that is. You get that. We just got mugged. Come back here. Oh, wait, I didn't realize what we were looking at. I was just staring at the clothes to the left. How annoying would it be to live inside of a clock tower? You would wake up every hour, on the hour, when you're trying to sleep. Oh, simply running my mouse over can destroy things. Run it over everything. Miss Mass and the Divine Jazz section. Poster for a jazz band that plays at a nearby speakeasy. Featuring Golden Boy on the saxophone. Look at that. I don't know exactly who we are. So you have clocks go tick-tock. We can be Rick Clock. What a stupid name. Okay, we are now Rick Clock. He's fallen on hard times. No pun intended. Box of dust covered, but functional watches. They're all identical. I guess they made an accidental batch of just way too many watches. Napkin given after a night of attraction. Let's give him a call. 8 0. Uh-oh. We gotta go quick. 5. Oh no. 0. Well, that didn't sound good. Oh, I can move. Can I hit the stairs? Ooh. Ah. We're jaywalking. Fuck. Open up. It's the FBI. We're gonna break the door. Can I look inside? Open up! Oh, we are gonna break the door. Destroy! Uh-oh. What a powerful gun. The woman is dead, and surprisingly, we didn't do it this time. Though the police aren't gonna believe that, so we need to stop this before they find out. Otherwise, normally I would approve of murder, but this murder in particular, this is the Big Bang. And that is mismass, so we're combining, I guess, infinite energy with infinite matter to create the universe. And, well, the biggest murder of all would be the entire fucking universe. So we gotta stop this right away. Fast for numbing, good for losing track of time. And I needed it ever since the accident. We're fresh out. Alright, this is our last chance. Let's take our time to look over here. Let's also take the time to do a collage. What's this? A shell casing from a Big Bang. Ow. We're falling into the gunshot. Hang on. If we were to get in the way of the bullet, what universe would that create? Could we create a hellscape spawned from our evil nature? The Big Bang began as a sphere of unfathomable heat and density, uniform and perfect. This humble volume contained all the energy which would become our universe. But in time, imperfection began to appear. After 10 to the power of negative 37 seconds, otherwise known as 0.0000000000000000000000000000007 seconds. Wait, no, 1 second. Of course, I would have to screw it up right at the end. After that many seconds, minuscule fluctuations in the density of this energy formed. The surface of creation, no longer perfectly sterile, was now rough like fertile soils. These imperfections in energy became the seeds from which stars and galaxies and the very structure of the universe would grow. Or would it? Not if I have something to say about it. How did we already get life this early on? No, we needed to stop this. Can we make more tornadoes? Surely they can assist. This looks like we killed him in Minecraft, and he dropped his apples. Ah, we need to consume the light rays. Hello? Plant the seeds. Rick is taking way too long. Does Rick want this to happen? That sick monster. Finally. So if this is like all of creation, having these seeds here would be like having some of the Infinity Stones. And we have to utilize some of those to destroy all of creation. So in essence, we're using the stones to destroy the stones. We are Thanos. Come on. There we go. I have to admit, I'm a little lost. Are we already stuck on the first level? I guess I'll just keep on planting. If these feed on light and dark energy, we can snuff out the rest of creation early on by consuming it all on just a garden that went unkept for too long. I guess we're already stuck. I'm gonna have to pull up a walkthrough. Oh, this is sad. Alright, Into Indie Games is going to help us through our peril. Wait. It's to do what we've already been doing. Use any of your seeds on the hole. I think I know what's happening. When I do these, I click and drag. That's why they've all been spawning up and to the left. Alright. Whoa. Colors. Or actually, light, really. Murder. Can I make this terrible? Well, this is just sad. It's like it's balding. If balding was someone evil, just gradually pulling out every single hair one by one. Alright, we killed a flower. Don't know how this helps us. I don't know how that helps, but apparently it created the sun when we're staring right into it. Alright. That took way too long. Let's do the dark one this time. Storms! I'm gonna flood the land. Oh, we did. Wait. Damn it, we keep creating things. We're supposed to be destroying things. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. We flatten the land so the flooding can go even smoother. It's that Skyrim puzzle. Oh. Or a Minecraft clock. Oh, we're passing time. Oh, usually you do this by standing and not rotating the entire planet. If we can't destroy creation, we sure can accelerate the end of all things. I don't know the significance of most of these things. You can't lock yourself into your room, mister. This game is very pretty, I have to say. Though very confusing at the same time. Yes, kill! Okay, I guess we're gonna Hydra this. It's Twitter. This will surely bring about the end. You ever played Where's My Water? Here we go. You stupid root. You went into the one obstacle. We got a straw down to the underwater river. Man, that would be such a fun twisty straw to have in a restaurant. Until it does this. We have lemons. Golden beams. Okay, it doesn't even have an equivalent for these ones. Hello? Oh, okay. We're going to kill Isaac Newton. Okay, so we're gonna kill Isaac Newton because surely destroying physics itself would be a good way of stopping creation. A watch spring with untapped potential, a familiar shape that requires further examining. Can we get a zoom? Zoom! Ooh. Hang on, we created a black hole? Right. So our goal to get a date is to create a supermassive black hole that will absorb all creation, I guess. Portrait of gamblers about to lose it all. Oh, so then we have other places to go. Through the mist, a flame burns brightly. "380,000 years after the Big Bang, the universe was like a smoke-filled chamber from which light could not escape. The stars had not yet arrived. We gave them invitations well ahead of time, but they're always late, every single time. Why do we even bother? And a haze of hydrogen would smother all light until their appearance. Over hundreds of millions of years, the pressure of gravity convinced the first star from this cloud of hydrogen. It ignited a fire across the whole universe. Memories of the Dark Age, however, linger to this day, for at the heart of every gas giant lives a failed star." Real cloudy day. And a giant log. Is that supposed to be stars? Fresh embers, still fragrant. Burnt match. A matchbook from the hopper. A diner with good coffee and bad eggs. A single match is missing. Oh, wait a minute. A single match is missing. That means this pattern of, let me count, a pattern of 9, then 3. That's intentional? Who designed this? A charred flyer for the Constant Club brings back vivid memories of the past. 980-6650. I remember that number like it was yesterday. Or possibly 30 minutes ago. Ah, yes. Seems you've got an affair on our hands. How many posters do you need? Oh my god. Just outside of my neighborhood, every now and then there are a bunch of like roadside little, I don't know what they'd be called, but little signs that people stick in the ground. And there's like a whole bunch of them just in a row to the point where I can't see oncoming traffic when I'm trying to get onto the main road. This is exactly like that. Do I move? Ah. Let's get drunk. Oh, it was... Oh no. Oh. Hi. Ah. I can see. Someone made the world's biggest... match? Cigarette? I don't know. Someone made the next largest cigarette or match and or smoke or whatever, I don't know. And they took them all the way to Saturn. A genius plan. Had it not been for this telltale trail leading me right to him. Ah. We meet again, see? Golden boy. You can't escape me. Rick Clock always gets his way. we're blowing the giant clouds away. My friend and I tried to do this on the playground in 4th grade once, and I don't think it worked, to be honest. Damn, he got away. We won't let that stop us. Not this early. A cigar brought smelling of an extinguished ego. It's tightly wound and recently put out. Piece of evidence to be filed. That's a massive piece of evidence. How did it fit? Let's continue. Right, I'm not sure how that helped our case. Huh? An unfinished mechanism for assembling black holes. A golden touch is missing. I thought these were for clocks. What? Are all clocks black holes? Is that what you're trying to tell me? A twinkle of golden light shines upon a dark pool. Light reflected upon a pool. Volcanic rock, now dark and cold, incubated organic molecules as they slosh with the tide. Hydrophilic lipids clumped together, forming self-assembling bilayer walls. Enclosure gave rise to single-celled organisms, which soon began to endlessly recreate their own image. The waters filled with life consuming itself, vainly reproducing itself. Larger and larger life would explode as sexual reproduction birthed seemingly endless variety. What could imbue inert carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen with desire, a phenomenon called abiogenesis, is not yet understood. All that is known is that in a pool, life began. Didn't we already have, like, trees and deer? We did this in the first level. I beat you to the punch, game. A familiar golden ring discarded. Miss Mass plus golden boy. high, loosened and brusquely tossed aside, brings back vivid memories of the past. Miss Mass plus Golden Boy. What kind of stupid name is Golden Boy? I gotta be honest, it's not a good name. We're getting drunk again. He's texting on his phone. Oh, what? He had the saxophone in the water? No! Oh, this man is evil. He may have been doing murder before, but that's understandable. No one can resist the temptation. But putting the saxophone in water? You better dry that off before it starts to rust, mister. An ornate flask, dented and unloved. Miss Mass plus Golden Boy. What? What kind of reaction is that? Someone's throwing stones at your feet, and then you're like, okay, a play. An elegant lapel flower that could be tossed to a fan or hurled at a heckler. Good job. He's playing the theme song. I guess we're doing a music sequence now. Yeah, go murderer. Would he be God? Wait a minute. He drowned. Oh, Golden Boy. You think drowning could protect you from me? I guess we're doing the mobile game now. Ah, we're creating DNA. I don't know how we got here. We were just, like, at a concert. This is what all biology students have been training for. Alright, it's time to make a phospholipid bilayer. Ah, we need the tube thingies that go through the thingy. I'm not sure how we got to creating life as part of the quest to destroy all creation. But, it's where we are now. Are we playing Spore? At this point in creation, EA made Spore, and someone played the cell stage. Somehow from like Lego building blocks, we got all this. Get out of my way, fish. A tarnished saxophone. Its dingy body reflects little life. The trail's gone dark. He didn't maintain his instrument. Ugh, that monster! Wait, was that fish going backwards? I'm still confused how we're gonna take like a few springs, maybe some pocket link, a paperclip, and a cigarette, and we're gonna stop all of creation. A work of art is spied from afar. A dark smudge lingers in space, pulling everything in its vicinity towards destruction. Inescapable, the black hole even absorbs the light that enters its event horizon. But rays that narrowly avoid the event horizon are bent around the massive object. Space-time curves, see, like a lens, and the beams converge on a focal point behind the black hole, forming an Einstein ring. Stand at that lonely point in space, and distant sights will appear magnified, as if upon a vast canvas. Stand for too long, however, and you'll fucking die. Don't stand there, you idiot. Whoa, cufflinks carefully taken off before getting dirty. A button torn off while doing some heavy lifting. And there he is. Once again, not very stealthy, considering you have just a trail of yellow orbs and what appears to be a beacon in his jacket. Gotcha. Never mind. Planetary ring holding the pigments of several dead worlds. This game really is quite beautiful. I have to stress that. It's gorgeous. Though my movement is not. Water from a pristine comet, now melted and saturated with interstellar grime. A finely embroidered just kerchief. Kerchief. I was expecting handkerchief, but no, just kerchief. A finely embroidered kerchief, smeared with shades of black and white. Someone spilled their salt and pepper. Or literally anything else. It is mostly black and white, this entire game. Gotcha. What a vain ego. Sure, I'll take your flyer. A press photo, pre-autographed and well-worn. An ornate fountain pen used to draw flamboyant lines. The ink has run dry. The evidence stacking up against you, mister. A searchlight blazes, but Golden Boy is nowhere to be found. I guess we're going here anyway. Why not? Sure, let's explore around. As the pull of gravity claws together clouds of interstellar atoms, tremendous pressure builds, and a fire is ignited. A star is born in a halo of dust, its belly full of hydrogen, helium, and lithium. Inside, fusion digests this initial meal into progressively larger, heavier, more complex elements. Imagine you eat like a sandwich, and it just grows. That would be pretty horrific, to be honest. Growing larger and heavier with iron, the star finally collapses and bursts into a supernova, unleashing a wind of rare, heavy elements in its dying breath. Solar system. This might be ours. Well, let's just get to the point. I wasn't expecting a supernova to create, like, a buck. Don't try to stop me, plants. You never could, and never will. Oh no, it's starting to lag. Oh no. There are so many things on the screen. Oh no. Okay. I have to turn the graphics down to low for this. The universe is too big for my computer to handle. Oh. That's not. Memories of the past, yeah. I guess we're getting drunk again. Rick's quite the alcoholic. Speedrun through the conversations. Is this what death looks like? Who's this? Ah, would these be humans? We killed them. It's time to hunt the human. Oh god. Oh, thanks. There it is. Our target. And for some reason we're standing like 5 feet away. Alright, let's rot the corpse. The remains of a male creature born from the ashes of a dead star, fatally sought after, feminine hands wish to possess us. Oh, I think I see kind of what's going on. The things we're collecting are all at least kind of in the shape of the spiral. This has like spiral patterns on it. This thing itself swooshes, it's the Nike swoosh. If you buy too many Nike products, you'll create a black hole in your home, and it's spiraling creation into a black hole. It doesn't entirely make sense, but it kind of does, so we'll just go with it. The feeling of being watched overwhelms. Eyes look to the night sky, and the stars proclaim that winter is approaching. An end of days is foreshadowed in the twinkle of dying stars, and a harvest is gathered in preparation. The end of days. They predicted the stream. Even subtler yet, more ominous patterns are witnessed through patient observation, such as the Saros cycle of eclipses, which occurs every 18 years. Those who return to the same location after 3 repetitions of the cycle will experience unforgettable awe as the heavens turn black. That would be quite the scary sight to see in the sky. Ah, points linked into the shape of a sinister hand. The healers burn amputated limbs in its honor. Wait a minute, you can't just drop that on me. A timepiece made of celestial components. Priests pray that its light never ceases. They're gonna be really disappointed in a few billion years. A bottle illuminated by moonshine. That's a dad joke if I've ever seen one. A village made from the heavens. The builders hold giant stones to recreate its brilliance. I don't think that's how ideas work. I'm pretty sure that would go the other way around when you're seeing constellations. Lights arranged in the shape of a drum. The dancers perform myths of a great battle. Don't sit on the drum, Rick. Come on. Very pretty. But gone. We don't need it. Remember, we're destroying everything. Distantly pulsating stars portray a broken heart. What? Excuse me, that appears to be, like, completely together. Fragments of the crater become celestial human figures. The dead take their place in the heavens. As long as only 4 people die. If you're the 5th person, you're kinda just screwed. Sorry about I don't know why guns are just so funny to me. An ominous weapon that threateningly lingers over the world. Hunters make offerings of blood to it. Someone dropped their gun, and then some population found it. It's like, whoa, it's gonna kill us all. Imagine a world where you make like sacrifices in blood to to a gun. It's not even pointed at the planet. What a beard. Or maybe that's Golden Boy, but he's just upside down. Oh. This isn't ominous at all. Don't point the telescope at the sun. You're not supposed to look at an eclipse. A familiar photograph passed down through generations. The horn of a dead creature spirals into a bouquet of flowers. The many species should be catalogued. What a barren wasteland. They've done nothing with the planet they live on. They've only been looking at the stars and like, huh, that looks cool. A familiar trail leads to a new variable. Ooh, we're introducing mathematics. This will surely destroy everything. $9.5 billion years after the Big Bang, the ashes of an ancient stellar explosion began gathering in a single point. The crush of gravity compacted these remnants so tightly together that they ignited into a newborn star, orbited by a halo of dust and gravel. Around this star, asteroids collided. Ever larger clumps of inanimate rock were formed, and this protoplanetary disk would slowly gather into 8 planets. Over the next 4.5 billion years, these planets spun silently in the void. For 99.998983867564321864268322088, I started doing pi, excuse me. For most of the universe's age, the only histories written were in the strata of lonely geology. But this quiet would not last. I'm pretty sure we had life like 2 hours ago. Piece of golden shrapnel, remnants of a supernova. If we want to get gold, all we need to do is blow up a few stars. I don't think the planets are supposed to be this close together. This cannot be good. A rock recently fragmented into a sharp point. Not accidental. Hmm. We're punching the shrubbery away. Please don't litter, ma'am. That's gonna be $200. I'm sorry, sheep. Was that really necessary, Rick? I know it was gonna get destroyed with the rest of the universe, ultimately, but come on. Someone worked hard on that. Tufts of wool taken from bleeding sheep. Yeah, robbed from bleeding sheep. Rick is destroying everything. He went into a china shop, just to torment the hardworking artist. Smashed pottery. The evidence of pillage. Yeah, yes, the evidence of just destroying everything, Rick. I wonder who could have done that. And now he's robbing them. Rick, you can't just destroy entire buildings. A path of rubble crushed by conquering armies. Or, you know, this man over here. Did this used to be like a lush rainforest, Rick, before you came along? He's fleeing the crime scene. Fragments of a design statue recently toppled. Once again, I wonder who could have done this. Rick, what have you done? Can't go anywhere without him destroying absolutely everything. We just killed a man. A staff with two figures spiraling inward. All other artifacts are buried beneath rubble. Surely that should count as 2 spirals. You're telling me there's only 1 on there? Huh? What a stingy black hole. A rogue planet far from home. Excuse me, gravity does not work like that. You cannot just draw the orbital path as going there, and then it takes a 90-degree turn and pings off into outer space. That's not how orbital dynamics work. A golden glint catches the eye on a crisp afternoon. Winter winds blow as the Earth teeters in its orbit around the Sun. 23.5 degrees of axial tilt result in a planet that bows in deference to its star, frosting the distant hemisphere with deep snow banks and icy streams. But in time, each hemisphere will lean towards the sun. Radiant heat will warm one hemisphere as the other exhales frozen breaths. Without the decay of autumn or the dying off in winter, there would be no hopeful budding in the spring nor flowering of summer. The rare Earth hypothesis proposes that evolution cannot happen without such environmental hardships. The axial tilt that incites the seasons, the tectonic plates that crash together, and the other cyclical forces of the planet drive life to thrive through resiliency and rebirth. Once again, destroying everything. Can we get scream sound effects? We have created Frostpunk. Yes! This is what I wanted all along. Woodblock print of a demon. Very high quality woodblock print. I gotta say. Hang on, let me appreciate this art even more, while the flames rage in the background. Exquisite. Tea leaves. With these, the future may be divine. Alright, I don't know why the house was burning in the background, but, I guess they needed to keep warm for the winter. Fragile porcelain cup, presently empty. Alright, you need wood, a bucket with something, and a plant. I have leaves. Alright, so I need wood and a bucket. The remains of a tree old as time, easy to set aflame. Ooh. Big landscape. Cars for gambling, old vices. Brings back vivid memories of the past. It's time to get drunk. Once again. Can you pass around over here, see, Whoa, you sure look pretty. That's Rick. How does he have so many memories from when he's drunk? Surely he'd, like, forget all of those. Alright, memory's over. I was right, he forgot. Uh-oh. Rick's not moving. Okay, I don't know if that saved any of our progress. No, it didn't. Rick got stuck in the wall and died in the snow. Fish. Fish. Pail of water to quench a powerful thirst. I don't know if that's the only purpose of a pail of water, Rick, but, you know, I won't question your detective skills. Alright. I got your groceries. Poetic words, a distraction from work. No escaping it. I must step on fallen leaves to take this path. By Suzuki Masajo. Fragments of once precious possessions, taken in lieu of unpaid taxes. Ah. Dinner's ready. Rick. You can't keep doing this. Murder. Yes. A broken offering tray. Spots of blood, washed clean by spring rains. Destroyed children's toy. Summer sun has faded the paint. A crushed skull, fragrant with autumn's decay. A shattered ceremonial cup for discussions of peace over winter's tea. Alright. We murdered someone to get a bowl. A cup shattered and remade. The cracks reveal unseen patterns. New lines of inquiry bloom. Sound waves vibrate alluringly. That's a weird way to describe music, but okay. Radio waves from the Big Bang echo all across the universe, and recorded in their vibration is a moment of collaboration between the gun and Golden Boy's trigger finger. Electrons and protons, once heated rivals, cold enough to come together in harmony. Their union created the first elements and left a song that plays in the background of the cosmos to this day. This phenomenon, called the cosmic background radiation, allows scientists to listen to the moment of the Big Bang and compose a timeline of the birth of the universe. But little do they know, it blinds them and distracts them from the impending doom that Rick will cause. The birds, the birds. Can we derail the train? Alright, and sun stop. Me on the dance floor. Prophetic sign. The end is indeed nigh. They read the stream title. We're gonna recreate that video where the two saxophone players were on, like, the New York subway. We can get drunk again. I don't know how this relates to the music or like background radiation, but okay. I don't know if all that was necessary. I was kind of just getting into the mood. Her buddy. No. An upright mace riddled with bullet holes. Now quiet. Its silence requires contemplation. Who killed our buddy? My partner. Oh, there's one day from retirement, too. I'll get my revenge. I swear it. An asteroid sets a new relationship in motion. Ancient Earth was barren, cold, lifeless, until a collision. See, an astronomical body the size of Mars slammed into Earth, showering debris into an orbital veil as the bodies melted together. This union left Earth forever changed, now with the moon at 23.5 degree axial tilt, and pregnant with added mass. The planet had become fertile for the evolution of life. Though destructive, collision has made Earth a rare home from which to gaze at the stars and study the movements of celestial bodies, both past and present. The timeline here is a bit confusing, to be honest. We had life at the very first step, and now that we're halfway through the game, we're finally creating Earth. So I've been torn about, like, whether we're destroying the universe or we've been creating a lot of stuff so far. But you know, I think in order to destroy the universe, we have to create it first. You see, it wouldn't be worthwhile if there was nothing to destroy. Dinosaur extinction. We gotta move. It just keeps coming again and again. We're stuck in a time loop. I have to say, I didn't expect the Outer Wilds DLC to take it into a noir detective setting. But, you know, I'm pleasantly surprised. How's it going? My only memories of you are all junk. Are we on Mars? Where are we? We just fell on this person. A technical manual that details the physics of the super collider. Art salvaged from ancient technology, repurposed to monitor particle collisions. And destroyed once again by Rick, piece of chalk that yearns for an image to sketch. Rick, he destroys everything, even careful diagrams. Are we entropy? I think I'm starting to get it. Oh, we did it. I don't know why we get to play around with this giant particle accelerator, but sure, alright. A heat-resistant flask used to study Martian chemistry, as opposed to Earth chemistry. You shouldn't drink that. Don't just drink out of a lab flask. Like, even if I think he just made tea, but who knows what else was in there. Radio dish that catches vibrations from Earth. I don't think that's how satellite dishes work. What? How the hell did he manage to make? Oh, that cannot be good for the operations of the particle collider. We're trying to make spirals. I don't know what I'm doing. It seems almost correct. Okay, this is taking way too long. Oh, apparently it needs to be like this. And there we go. It starts to take shape. Wait, I thought we were trying to make 3 spirals. There we go. I don't know the significance of any of that, but right. It's the zebra book that everyone has. A perfect bound book. It contains answers to the constant question. How to end the Big Bang? Wait a minute. Why were they trying to do this? To curiosity and destruction. Honest. Uh-oh. Well, actually, yes! We destroyed Mars, and everything else will be going now. Have we done it? Regret fills the heart as a star is surrounded. The Kardashev scale describes 3 stages of a civilization's development. The Type 1 civilization utilizes all the energy on its home planet, not yet capable of considering other worlds to draw from. This power is minuscule compared to the Type 2 civilization, which looks beyond itself to bask in all the radiant heat emitted from the star that it absorbs. Orbits. Lastly, the godlike Type 3 civilization can harness the entire energy output of its home galaxy by tossing matter into the supermassive black hole at the galactic core. To reach one's full potential, a bit of sacrifice is required, it seems. Whoa. Oh. Someone's playing, Dyson Sphere Simulator, or what's it called? Whoa. I don't think the Dyson Sphere is supposed to do that. That cannot be stable. That's not how orbit works. A structure for collecting sunlight brings back vivid memories of the past. How? Excuse me, how? I remember when me and my previous lover would create Dyson Spheres and harvest sunlight. The incredible feats of engineering we had. Wasted. We could just cut in line and no one would realize. We all look the same. Flower that is no longer needed. Time to move on. Voices call out in interstellar space. Scientists warn the world about dangers to human existence through a metaphorical doomsday clock. The later the hour that this clock tolls, the greater the threat to civilization. Efforts to create international unity do little to turn back the clock. Conceived with no hours earlier than 9 o'clock, the darkness of midnight has always been a looming inevitability. As the doomsday clock approaches the end, some of those on Earth begin to look towards the heavens. Breaking news. Panic and rioting report in major cities. Mars has been destroyed. Huge Martian Hadron Collider accident creates a black hole. Stock market down. Oh no, that's the worst. So everyone's leaving Earth. Don't know where they're heading to. Due consideration, a beautifully crafted vessel. If we keep searching, we may find what we are looking for. Eat through it. Oh, that's just sad. In the end, I was no one. Oh, Nick, you... We don't care about anyone. We are killing them all. Yada yada yada, people that are trying to survive. Golden record, beautifully made. Inspires further listening. That little spaceship went on, to make the plot of 17776. Even though everyone just fled Earth, but whatever. You know, wibbly wobbly time stuff, you know, whatever. Multiverse, it works out. If you don't think about it. New ways of looking at old things. The night sky shimmers with brilliant points of light, but the naked eye cannot glimpse every celestial body hidden underneath the dark. We construct telescopes to gain a more intimate view. See, the hues of the visible spectrum initially delight, but we soon yearn to see new secrets. We create devices to detect gravitational waves which gently roll through our bodies. We see radio waves serenade the machines with songs of our stellar neighbors. We witness the heat burning underneath a sheet of nebula, and infrared astronomy reveals 2 stars caught in orbit. Numerous types of astronomy must be pursued in our passion to understand the origin of our universe. Yeah, the idiots. They were paying attention to the origins of the universe. They didn't notice the end was coming. Gravitational waves emanate from the location of a destroyed planet. Ah, that's our handiwork right there. Convoy tiny ships, wonderfully crafted but vulnerable in the unforgiving universe. Oh. Huge steel cylinders filled with a vast population. For now, they slowly spin in space, broadcasting songs of life. But not for long. There it is. Radio transmissions announce an anomaly, such as that weirdly matched texture on Earth, and a mission to investigate it. An unfinished space station, immense and intricate but designed for destruction. There it is. A rapidly approaching rocket. Its engine emits gravitational waves, manipulating space-time in unexpected ways. An embarrassing portrait, flattering but unwanted. Conflicting emotions need to be processed. The end of the Big Bang. There is no going back. One possible fate of our universe is for the expansion of the Big Bang to slow to a crawl and finally reverse under the power of gravity. Numerous black holes will consume all matter and merge, becoming larger and larger. As a universe was born from a single point during the Big Bang, existence may end in one unfathomably large black hole occupying a single point of space. We call this theory the Big Crunch. An interesting theory, but we are confident that this shall not be our destiny. They haven't met Rick Clark, the Destroyer. Golden ratio that spirals inwards to a smaller and smaller point. All of humanity lives in these rings here. Everyone is dead. Radio waves that carry the sound of an improvised jazz beat. Well, there can be no more jazz. Now everyone will have to listen to K-pop, a planetoid whose tectonic plates once shifted, but have been fused together. Well, it goes in the pot anyway. Spaceships filled with passengers. Alright, so we have the last remaining remnants of humanity. We'll save them for last. A gas giant that never became a star. Yep. And it will never become a star. Only darkness. A constellation depicting an ancestral hunt. Yep. Never gonna happen again, though. No point hanging on to that, to those memories. There will be no memories once I'm done with the place. Oh. Hang on, what's this? A curious planet inhabited by beautiful and dangerous creatures. Oh, we missed some. Oh, we can't have that.
Stop.
Oops. I thought I could let go of the mouse.
Stop, old friend.
everyone we ever interacted with. Murder!
Stop now, eternal demon.
Nah.
Stop time. Beat, brother.
Please stop, ancestral spirit.
Stop worrying, time traveler. You have a choice.
Well, there's only one option. Black holes are cold, lonely places. They are not, however, absolutely cold. Through quantum mechanical tricks, particles trapped inside the black hole can create a virtual double and escape from their prison. This process, known as Hawking radiation, predicts that even the most massive of black holes will one day evaporate into nothingness. Counterintuitively, as the mass of the black hole approaches zero, its temperature erupts to hotter than even a supernova. You wouldn't want to be nearby. Okay, light. This doesn't look good for Rick here. Is it a match for, like, illumination, a match for exploring, a match for getting lost, a match for running in circles? That's a good idea. Oh, I was about to run in circles, come on. A stolen watch. Though crushed, it is repairable. A match for taking a break. A match for boredom. A match for the unexpected. A match for contemplation. A match for inspiration. A match for planning. We're running low on matches. You might want to get a move on, Rick. And a match for escape. Burn everything we have. We're playing Little Inferno now. When the last stars burn out and all that remains in the universe are black holes, the Big Bang may still roar with the cacophony of life. We will fling rockets into the rotating ergosphere of a black hole in a technique called the Penrose process. Like a pedal caught in a whirlpool, these rockets gain tremendous speed and energy. Before falling into the black hole, a second ignition will send half of the rocket out of the gravitational field, while the rest drops into the abyss. Though only recovering half of the initial rocket, we will gain massive energy. Harnessing the power of a black hole, our civilization will thrive for trillions of years in the darkness. What we might choose to do during this eternity, well, only time will tell. It seems we made it out. Yes! Okay, we still have a chance to destroy everything. Oh. Though we lost our arm. Ooh. Yes, we get to destroy everything. An inaccurate statue. An accurate statue. Is this a boss fight?
Old friend. You look well, considering. You're mad,
Why, yes I am.
but you're here now. We see. You're missing so much. More than an arm.
You look at me.
And I can see.
The love we share.
Eternally.
Please. What is going on? What? The musician. I didn't know that playing jazz would lead to like a techno rave at the end of the universe. The scientist. Okay, and then the Ronin. Murder. A vision of a flowering future brings back vivid memories of the past. Okay, back to normal. The new Doctor Who intro is wild.
Can we stop it?
No.
You have a tubular bell built in your arm, I see. A true percussionist. Inquiry into relativity. I have no idea what this is. The mystery option. I'm trying to stop it. Okay, I think this one was called an impromptu experiment. So going into the collider. And relatively large problems. I don't know what any of this means. Okay, so we went back in time to do a better option. Playing the hits. Running with the mafia or some crime ring. On the barrel of the gun. What? Excuse me? He just took the gun and started shooting music? The music just hits him. I have no idea what's going on. Revenge in winter. Go through. I don't know what any of this means. Revenge. Oh no, someone played Fruit Ninja. Alright, and the endless hunt. Hunting the animal and get killed by it. And this one doesn't have a name, I guess. Domesticate it and become more civilized. Huh? So we made the match. She gave it to Golden Boy. Wait, I'm a bit confused on the... You can't just throw it at me this quickly. Okay, I caught none of that. Hey, Editor Juice here. So I've had a chance to slow down the footage while editing, and I think I know what's going on. So Rick made the watch, Miss Mass bought it off of Rick and gave it to Golden Boy as a gift, who then gambled it and lost it back to Rick. So Miss Mass got close to Rick to steal it back, to then mockingly throw in Golden Boy's face when she dumped him. Hence he's vengeful, starts the Big Bang, and kills Miss Mass. Got it? Good.
You don't have to save anyone.
Yeah, I was trying to not save anyone, actually. Bubble theory states that there is a multiverse beyond our universe, a highly energized territory called the inflation field. There, an infinite number of universes expand out of nothingness. Each one of these universes is unique, from the cosmological constant to the masses of fundamental particles. As of yet, there is no way of understanding these strange worlds, but imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth. Imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth as they lay prostrate under the night sky. Flashes of color illuminate my mind as the mushroom reaches my rumbling stomach, and I sit straight as an arrow. The many stars shine down on me, and in them I see ancestors naked and gaunt. They dance in front of a great fire. They become ash. They become the stag and the bison. They bubble into roiling water and mist like demons. The sublime grandeur of the sky overwhelms, but the ancestral spirit's presence calms me, and out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Meditation purges the mind of grief, of anxiety, of indecision, and in their place I find an empty cup in my hand. I, too, am empty now. The water boils and I watch. Each bubble glistens brightly for a moment. Then it is gone. Memories flit through my mind, but then they are gone. Steam spouts from the kettle as it sings eternally. My serenity slips and thoughts of death return. I breathe intently once more as the eternal demon is reborn. My mind transforms the wisps of preternatural smoke into bodies in steel and stone. My mind transforms the wisp of preternatural smoke into bodies of steel and concrete. Rhythms and harmonies become cheering audiences, drunk and lusty. My instrument pulls the crowd out of the night and makes them real. It pulls musicians to me too, brothers, dames, has-beens and somebodies. I get drunk on whiskey. I bubble and dance with the crowd. Circles intersect for a few moments, and strangers inspire songs in me to rule the radio waves. I experiment with melody, but notes collide unpleasantly. The song eludes me, but the beat brother fills my heart with a rhythmic experience that reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. My experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. Particles become waves before my eyes as the lab machines buzz quietly. I throw the particles at each other and they shatter into a constellation of fragments. I analyze the results and discover unending expansion. I hypothesize its origins. An inflation field. I visualize this multiverse as a fractal of intersecting bubbles, and my mind reels. The disparate particles collapse into one unified form, radiant and dangerous, before becoming lost in the field. The data draws me in like a siren song. In my days, a time traveler embraces me. I'm comforted and comprehend the multiverse. I give it a name. Our imagination embodies the dark unknown and myth. Out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Our mind transforms the wisp of preternatural smoke into bodies in steel and concrete. Our experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. We give it a name. We call it the constant. Massive God, victim to the Big Bang. We whisper a prayer. Okay, we are the Siren Sapien now, I guess. The terrifying origin of the universe. We steal ourselves. We have a gun.
You don't have to save anyone.
So we could choose to turn towards all of humanity, or just reject everything. reject everything, return to monkey. And I think that means the universe never got created. I'll count that as a success. You would have called this place the Constant. I sit alone. My cheap coffee cools as I voice each of the many names you would have had. Knowing you would look at me with pride, I feel myself torn. My body, the steel of this counter, the concrete of the pavement, it all dissolves back into wisps of preternatural smoke as you fade from memory. I have no plan, and I take another sip. Imagination embodies the dark unknown and myth, and that is all that you are. Because the universe never happened. Yes!